Hello, good evening to you both. Just a little breezy right now. You might be able to see the hairs whipping around in the wind right now, but public utility crews and public works crews in the area tell me they're not too concerned about what this storm will bring, though they are prepared for some heavy winds and rain. However, they tell us that here in New England, we obviously know things can always turn south, so they say that if it does, they will be ready.
I like it when it first transitions into the cold because I'm over the summer, but about 2 weeks in, I'm over it.
Nicole Broadus shares that sentiment with many people this time of year, but like many others, when a storm like this one is coming, it could be hard to prepare.
I feel like I don't know what weather we're going to have.
It's not winter just yet, and because it's not as cold, the shoreline might just get lucky with this nor'easter, but they are keeping their eye on a few things.
It's a combination of precipitation, wind, temperature, and tides.
Brian Sear with the New London Department of Public Works says they're vulnerable along the shoreline.
A worst case scenario is when we have a intense rain event, so you've got a lot of rainfall within an hour or two, combined with high winds and high tides.
He doesn't think this will be a worst-case storm, but just in case the ground falls below freezing, the salt trucks are ready.
But it's tricky because if we treat when it's raining, it just washes away. And we want to hit it at the sweet spot when it starts freezing and we get ahead of it and get a bed of that down. Obviously, we'll be looking out for that.
Utility companies are on the lookout, too.
We now think we're going to have stronger winds during the day, but that's good for us because during the day, all of our crews will be here.
And while they're on standby, they want you to be safe.
We always encourage people to be aware of their surroundings. If you see a downed wire of any sort, call 911 immediately. You have to assume that it's energized, and if it's energized, it's a potentially lethal.
Now back out here live in New London, the DPW director tells us that in terms of staffing, they're in really good shape right now, and they do have a tiered system. So if they needed other folks, people in other departments have their CDL license that they could call upon. Now, what is the state doing to get ready? We'll hear from them coming up in the next hour. For now, we are live in New London. Julia LeBlanc, Fox 61 News.